Niggas with money don't want you paying no. We don't care for you to do that. We not coming to get you for no bread. If you do that and you get your own bread on the side, we gonna clap our hands for it. We gonna smile about it. We gonna be proud of it. We don't need you to do it.
Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? Y'all go ahead and subscribe. I want to talk about Dennis Byron and the things that he has been reporting on Teyana Taylor. Now this entire video is about Teyana Taylor, but the person Dennis Byron, I believe he is a social media lawyer. He kind of breaks down these different cases and talks about it. So he was actually in the courtroom when this whole situation happened. I want to go over some things that he has said or tweeted, and I also want to talk about the entire situation with Iman and Teyana and give you guys my opinion. So let's go to the first thing I heard him say. Now this is the first tweet. Now Dennis says that this is the update. Teyana's CPA is testifying in court under direct examination that Iman Shumpert spends 10K plus, so it's above 10K, child. Y'all see the amount, the specific amount, for lunch a month, and has reported that he spends 19K a month just in travel, going from South Atlanta to, oh child, this man, he spends 19 a month just in traveling, going from South Atlanta to Alpharetta. I believe that's in Georgia, child. And this is something else Dennis said that's going on. So Dennis said that Teyana was saying this in the courtroom. She said, I plan on filing for divorce 2 times before I actually did it. It was a very, very low time when I used to see him send pictures to different females during our 2-month-old baby. Taylor told the judge under direct examination by her attorney, Tanya Mitchell Graham. So this is what she was saying in the courtroom. And this is something else Dennis is reporting. So this is what Dennis is saying. Update: according to testimony from the witness stand, Teyana Taylor was legally separated when she dated and not while she was still with him. She never cheated on him while they were together, nor did they have an open relationship as was falsely reported in the past. Now, according to Dennis is saying, update, Iman Shumpert is on the witness stand right now and is hammering the media with emphasis on name-checking TMZ for their coverage. So Iman was on the witness stand basically going off on TMZ about the coverage that they reported on the whole situation. Now, according to Dennis, he wanted this to be known. He said that on his Twitter, he said, it must be noted that during a divorce case, both parties will make allegations against the other unless it can be independently verified. They are just that, allegation. So saying that this is all allegations, it can't be taken seriously unless we individually, individually verify it, basically. Now, this is what Dennis is saying. Dennis is saying, update, Teyana Taylor alleged during their marriage, Iman was sending pictures of himself and his 2-month-old child to chicks that she believed was he was dealing with. More trial coverage update continues today from testimony from various witnesses that took the stand. So they have their friends. Teyana's friends is taking a stand, and Iman's friends are taking a stand and basically reporting different things to support, whoever that they came with, their case. Iman friends are saying this, Teyana friends are saying this. So allegedly Teyana never cheated on him until they were separated, still married but separated. This is something else Dennis is reporting. Dennis is also saying that Teyana also alleged on the witness stand that Iman was cheating before marriage, during pregnancy, and after the marriage. She also said that when she left him in 2018, she started dating. She planned on leaving him for good. She wanted to feel beautiful again. Dennis also posted this. Teyana also stated that she was always interested in protecting their family brand. She learned this early on as a child star, and she credited her mother and manager Nikki Taylor in installing these values in her. And she also plans on teaching those values to her daughters, according to her testimony. This is something that Dennis is reporting as well. Dennis said, update, Teyana arrived to court on day 3 of her divorce trial against soon-to-be husband and former NBA star Iman Shumpert. During today's testimony, Teyana breaks down on the witness stand as she tells how Iman cheated on her. She also admits that she too stepped out on the marriage. So the marriage, guys, Pay attention to that part, because what she's saying is, yes, they were separated, but they were still married when she started dating. So technically it is cheating. However, they were separated at the time, but this was in 2018. So they were still married for a while. They're just now really going through this divorce process, and it's 2024. So I'm assuming that they fixed it. Like, they had a minor separation, and then she dated, and then they got back together. So this is absolutely crazy, but we're going to keep going. And that ends the things that I've seen on Dennis Byron's social media. The Jasmine brand has some things that, they reported. I wanted to say she, but they reported. Exclusively reports the details surrounding the divorce settlement between actress and singer Teyana Taylor and her former NBA star husband have been finalized, and their divorce has been officially finalized. Now, in the judge ruling obtained by the Jasmine brand, Teyana Taylor has been entitled to retain 4 key marital properties. These properties, which has an estimate value of over $10 million, are understood to be significant assets from their shared estate. Iman has also been ordered to make a one-time 7-figure payment to Teyana Taylor. Meanwhile, Iman Shumpert will keep his luxurious Miami condo. He'll also retain ownership of his South Georgia compound. Not only the South Georgia compound, but the Decatur compound as well. The Decatur, Georgia compound. A negotiable asset of the settlement is the monthly child support payment. Iman is required to pay $8,000 per month in child support. The court has also mandated that Iman cover 100% of the private school fees for both of their daughters. In terms of personal property, Taylor has been awarded a collection of vehicles, including a Maybach and Mercedes Sprinter, a tour bus, and her finalized Bruno truck. Taylor also retains all her jewelry. A critical component of the settlement is Teyana retainment of 100% ownership of her companies, Taylor Made and Aunties, which will remain hers. And meanwhile, Iman will keep all his Shepherd Swamp investments as revealed during the trial. While the sacrifices of these investments are not disclosed publicly, they likely include a diverse portfolio spanning across various sectors. Now, you guys, remember when I said that Iman was very upset with TMZ? Well, the reason why he was upset with TMZ is because the reports that TMZ was basically, saying, TMZ was basically taking certain things and making it public that did not necessarily shine Iman in the best of light. So TMZ reported in a court filing that they discovered that Teyana Taylor said she woke up in the months only to discover that Wi-Fi and cable was cut off, and one day later the water stopped running, and she's fully laying blame on Iman. So this was something that was in the court proceedings that TMZ reported on. So basically he shut off the water and the cable, and his children lived in the home still after they had been not together anymore. With the water, cable, and Wi-Fi now gone, Teyana says she's worried he was going to follow through and cut off their gas and electricity, leaving his 2 children in cold and dark homes. So this was something he was very upset that got public. Teyana also alleged claiming Iman left her holding the bag on $200K worth of home renovations. He started 3 years ago. So he started doing some renovations and still had to pay to finish them, and just basically left all that to Teyana when they separated. She also claims that Iman hasn't paid a cent of child support or covered any of the kids' expenses, including food and clothing costs.
Get into it with you on social media?
Oh my god, I fucking hate that shit. I do not play social media games. He gets into it well, I think I knew that to get your attention if I did it on social media.
And remember, in the earlier days, it was going around that Iman actually wanted royalties from some music catalogs that Teyana had prior in their relationship, and that he wanted his child support cut down because he felt as though Teyana made far more than he did. So, you know, he felt like he should be paying less in child support. It was absolutely insane what we've been hearing. And it's actually been sad because it's like, man, you know, remember he was the one that kind of made it public. Teyana tried to use their initials, making it private. However, he was pushing so hard for it to be a public divorce. And then it came out that he was with several different women. And we were all surprised by that. At first, it looked like he was cheating on Teyana, only for it to be publicized that they were going through a divorce. So it was absolutely horrible. And he was the one to make it public because I guess he, in my opinion, I don't know if this is the case, but in my opinion, allegedly, he wanted to, you know, appease the women or the woman that he was, you know, with or dealing with, even though Teyana had came out and said, not too much on my best friend and all of that. And, you know, she wrote a long little post saying that, hey, she wants everything private right now, and if you guys love her children and we consider her children, you know, nieces and whatever, we should keep it private, respect her privacy. And she been trying her hardest to protect him, even going through divorce. However, he's been doing whatever he possibly can to damage her name in the public, and just take shots at her. So I really feel sorry for her, and this has actually revealed so much about him. He was the one saying that, hey, he doesn't need a woman's money, this and that. However, this is how he's acting. So it shows you that all that glitter is not gold. And then for them to be out here just throwing in the threesome thing, you know, if anybody believes that about them, is because they put that out there, you know. They were the ones saying that they be busting down bees together, and they be going through, you know, having threesomes and all of that. So people felt like, oh, you guys are in an open relationship because you're inviting other people in your bedroom, because they're like, oh, when we're out of town, you know, we could take a girl home, we could do this, we could do that. If that's not the case, then why would you want that? Like, why would you try to parade that as it being a reality? And I think because she was embarrassed, you know, she felt some type of way that he was cheating on her, as beautiful as she is, so she made it okay.
Girls want a dude that never got a girl.
That too.
Nobody wants. Nobody wants.
Bitches ain't want him. You feel me?
You feel wants. Nobody wants.
Bitches ain't want him. You feel me?
You feel wants. Nobody wants.
Bitches ain't want him. You feel me?
You feel
too. Nobody wants. Nobody wants. Bitches ain't want him. You feel me?
You feel me? Nobody. No female wants the dude.
You don't get no hoes, man. I'm out. You don't get no bitches. I'm out. I'm out.
You see what I'm saying? But it's like, what woman wants a dude that can walk in the party and nobody say nothing?
And this is the thing with us women, when it's something that somebody's doing to us to harm us or hurt our feelings, not even physical harm, but like emotional harm, hurt your feelings, you try to somehow cover it up because somehow we feel guilty when people hurt us. You know, that's like a female thing. A lot of women do that. And I think that's what happened in her case with Iman. She was trying to cover his tracks and, you know, protect him and protect the legacy, protect the name. However, he wasn't interested in doing so. So it's just so sad and unfortunate that it had to be this way, but they weren't okay with threesomes. I don't believe that. I didn't believe when they said it that was the case, but I'm just happy that she finally got her divorce and she can move on with the rest of her life. And now I know she'll be extra careful moving, you know, towards the future if you're going to get married or if you're going to, you know, deal with somebody again, because not everybody thinks the way you do, and some people will do whatever like they feel needed to somehow gain your attention. This is the same guy who said that he would post things on Facebook, or not Facebook, social media, in order to get Teyana's attention. So I've always looked at him with the side eye because of that, but I don't know. It's crazy because they just had like a good image, but you know, a lot of the times that's why you should not be over here having relationship goals, have other people be your relationship goals, because everybody's going through stuff and nobody's perfect, even though it's portrayed that they are perfect. Nobody's perfect, but that's just the little bits. And I remember in one of the posts he was saying how Teyana was physically abusive to him, and that was absolutely crazy. From him saying that Teyana was abusive and she would put hands on him, and to like Teyana saying how he would parade different women around her children, and how it's confusing to the kids, and he's doing different things in order to spite her, make her feel some type of way. I'm glad this divorce is over, and I'm glad the drama behind it is over, you know, because right now Teyana is being honored, and I think that she deserved it. Now, Teyana Taylor is supposed to be honored, and she is going to be honored at the 8th Annual Culture Creators, Innovators, and Leader Awards brunch later this week. So Teyana will be recognized for her profound influence on music, fashion, film, and culture. The invite-only event presented by BET takes place on June 28th at the Beverly Hilton International Ballroom, 2 days ahead of 2024 BET Awards. So she deserves it. I mean, I know when he sees her with somebody, like, he is going to be sick because she is a baddie. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's just the entire package, and he's gonna miss her. And you know what? She has more amazing things coming, and this is her time. You know, this is her moment. And you know, people will say, well, she got 2 kids. She has 2 kids, but so what? Okay, because 2 kids is not what 2 kids used to be, in my opinion. And just because a woman has 2 kids does not mean, you know, she doesn't have like something about her, or her life doesn't end after she has children. You know, she will survive. She might find love again if that's what she wants. You know, she's just going to be perfectly fine. And this man definitely, it appears, because I don't know their personal, I always say it appears to seem that he's trying every which way to break her, and he did not break her. She overcame this entire situation. So I'm just like thrilled about that. Y'all let me know what you guys think about all of this, and I love you guys so much, and bye.
And think that is like a thing where it's like every day we just taking bitches down. Like that's not that. It just be those times where like we just, like, if we on vacation, like our anniversary, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain times where, like, you know, like in the beginning I wanted to try it. Like I said, I'm Dora the Explorer. Like Bob, backpack, shorts, t-shirt, like, yeah.
That's not what Dora's about.
I know that's not what Dora's about, and I feel so bad.
Well, Julie just knows. Julie knows. Once you start watching Dora, it's not about that.
And I feel so bad. I'm Curious George. Like, I want to see
how many children's cartoons can you make sexual?